Hello everybody, what about another episode of Formula 124, and today we are heading over to the Belgium Grand Prix. So of course, if you've not watched the last episode, go back and go and watch it if you like to. It's in Hungary Grand Prix, and it was very, I want to say tough, but also a little bit unfortunate. So if you want to know what I'm all about, you gotta check it out. I love tour Fernando doing Fernando thing, me doing my thing that I did if you do well. But of course, you had to watch that if you like to. And also smash the like button and subscribe if you like to stay up to my future content. And also, I've been mentioned in F124 Manager episode 22, where I've mentioned about moving things over to the PC for F1 Manager F124. This series most been moving over because I put so much time into it, so I didn't feel like I want to move it and have it to repeat it all over again, and it takes longer to do that than it's in Manager if I'm honest with you. But enough talking, let's get into the career mode in the Belgium Grand Prix. So, what's the message? Order, that's fine. Now, I can't remember if I could put an update in. Yeah, looks like I can't put any update in. We've pretty much done it all, and the condition is not high enough for me to be able to put any update. And here, it's the ranking or pro that we are officially overtaken Red Bull. And I feel like quite a lot of a team, like up Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, Williams, Haas, 16 are in baseline basically, because regulation could be coming in this season, and me, VTOB, Alpine and Audi are going up quite a bit, but of course we are trying to become the world champion this season. But I'm going to go ahead and do the practice section, and hopefully I will do a pretty good job in quality as well. So I'll see you at the end of the Grand Prix.
High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Now, we've finally come to the Belgium Grand Prix, and we are doing a qualifying. So of course, I had to apply a new component, which means I had to wait for about 8 minutes, and I needed the new internal combustion engine, or otherwise I will actually struggle with power. It was a bit rich, but obviously we will get a penalty anyway, which is good, but still I think got one more like the component we need to be mindful with it. But we are also halfway through the season, we might just be fine. But of course, doing my first one coming to the end, my first one we have taken fourth place, which is good. We obviously felt confident we can make it through, and we end up being P10 and P8 for Fernando. But Hamilton, Tsunoda, Sargent, Hulkenberg, and those are our limit. Hamilton is probably the most shocking one because he's quite strong. He's solitary around Belgium, but he hasn't really quite managed to sweep his racing form. It's really been down here at the moment. It really sucks so much. But doing my first one in 2-2, we also about to come to the end as well, and I'm like, the whole pace of my car feel really good, felt comfortable, and again, snipped the section one, went into the P9, which is good. I'm not complaining about that. With Fernando, P2, Russell, Perez, Gasly, Stroll, and Magnussen are out. But here's the big thing that probably the biggest news for this Saturday, and that is Williams. Williams are on fire. They are doing an amazing job where we had Ocon, who's on P1 in 2-2. He's actually doing a fantastic job. So obviously we don't need to have a bit of a fight against William potentially, and I'm qualified P6 in my first one in 2-3. As you see, Alexander Albon is in P4, and I was like, I can't be beaten up by my own former teammate. I was like, right, let's switch it on and try to smash my section one. As you see, purple section one, and lean sector 2 is stir, which means the time is better. I did lose a little time, but I managed to bring it back, and we gone ahead and taken professional pole, but I didn't keep it, unfortunately, and Albon had beaten me to it, and he taken pole for the first time in his career for himself, with McLaren starting meet and third, and Fernando fourth. It can set up to be very entertaining, which is I know I'm going to give all again to Alexander Albon. You can definitely expect that for sure.
Welcome then, as we take a step back into the nostalgic golden days of motorsport. Spa is unashamedly a throwback, and all the better for it. Climbs, drops, sharp turns, chicanes, sweeping high-speed corners, all while taking in some of the most beautiful scenery that Europe has to offer. This might sound like a travel brochure, but it's not. It's a race day. Welcome along to Spa-Francorchamps for the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 metres of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. What a great lap from Alexander Albon yesterday. He'll start from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Daniel, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Ocon, Sainz, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Behrman, Russell, Perez, Gasly, Stroll, Magnussen, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Sargent, Hulkenberg, and Zhou Guanyu. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
Yes, they can, Crofty. You've got to put it behind you. Whatever happened last time, I was always told as a driver, park it, forget about it. Obviously, feel the pain when it happens, but then you can't dwell on it and carry that through to the next race. So put it behind you and just crack on with this race coming your way now.
We now have come to the Belgium Grand Prix, so check we must set up thinking to stop the hard, medium, the hard, to try to compare which one better for the Italian way. And obviously we all know how much I love to push my tire, so I thought it would have been ideal to take soft tire, so I thought forget about soft tire, do it on medium and see what can I do on medium tire. But like I mentioned about Albon, who's done a fantastic job this weekend, and it's still the same for the medium, and I'm happy to see that. But it now made me thinking about, do I go back to William if I was doing Aston Martin, you know what I mean? But proud of Albon, but I'm not going to make it easier for him with Leclerc starting me third, Fernando fourth, Max Verstappen on soft tire, and he do a special thing today, and a 5 right, and away we go in the Belgian Grand Prix with a fantastic start from Alexander Albon, and I believe one of the Mercedes had a good start. Fernando Alonso tried to do something against me, but I was not going to allow him to get away with it, and I went for the move on the inside, preventing him from taking third place, and I'm now retaining my third place. With the only Behrman doing rather than roll, he actually managed to hold his show well, but he got off the track a little bit, and we got Carlos side. Ocon, Max Verstappen, can he pull off Mick Hackensaw move again to both of them, and Matt is in the middle. He had to try to get the away from both cars, and he's done that fantastic calm move from Max Verstappen, and we got Carlos Sainz, who now mirror to mirror with Esteban Ocon, who do not beat each other out of this rotation. And Carlos Sainz obviously done a fantastic job with his start, but he lost it out to Esteban Ocon, unfortunately for Carlos. And we have another Ferrari who obviously and was doing a very good job in his star, who's obviously behind Alexander Albon. He's obviously going to try to put the pressure on him, and so obviously we need to try to involve ourselves into it and see towards the problem for the top team. And I'm obviously really quite quick today, which is really good news because obviously we struggle in Honda with a major issue with our tyre. I'm hoping not to repeat that, trying to try to keep it calm and to don't break too tough because our Belgium is there, but they are too big. The major breaking point, we try to be careful with that. But towards Fernando Alonso in P4, we actually started eating gap from top 5 to the rest of the list, which is good. And we've got Yuki Tsunoda, who's fighting both Audi. But what happened to Yuki Tsunoda, I mean, his teammate Sergio Perez is up in P12, but they're not performing well anyway. But if Yuki wants to drive for the next sport in the future, he's got to outperform Sergio Perez, because Perez to actually get back to the next sport, maybe, but it's very both sides for the three-top driver. But we're now back on board with Alexander Albon, who continue getting pressure from Charles Leclerc, and of course I know he saw the feeling from me, Alonso and Matt. It's his first time leading for Albon. He obviously wants to win. For his first win in his career, obviously he's feeling so much pressure, so we obviously do try toward the problem for Albon, and I want to also take on win, try and refund my form back to me that I've been struggling quite a lot lately, and that's not a good thing to deal with. But we've got Charles Leclerc who's looking for the move on the left, but he has to back out, but it's not the right time. And we're on board with Fernando Alonso, who just watched me messing up with my exit, and now went off the track quite a small amount of the time. And Fernando took advantage of that. He tried going down the outside, but I was defending my inside line, preventing him once again for overtaking third place. I'm trying to make it difficult for Alonso, and I wanted him to defend against Max Verstappen, but with my struggle and lately in my form, I knew it was not going to happen, and Aston Martin might end up telling me give the order back to Alonso, which is not good. But we got the DR looking for me to move on Charles Leclerc, but at the back tire was too late to actually go for the dive. So he's being smart with it, trying to make sure we make the right decision. Because obviously Charles Leclerc is obviously going to try to close the door on me, and toward our objective there, we need to overtake Charles by lap 9. We've got a little bit enough time, but I need to make it quickly as possible so I can try to get some breathing room from the car behind, because I'm also feeling pressure from Alonso, because he's on fire lately. So obviously I don't want him to try to beat me to it, that's not good thing. As we got up the road, as you see me had a massive snap, but managed to stay for just in time. Alonso now taking advantage and went for the move on the inside line. Max Verstappen wanted to try to get the, but he blocked him in. He tried to get the whatsoever, but I continue on my line on the outside. Peter Alonso done a fantastic job defending that line, which is good, because I can't afford losing out to Alonso. He might end up pulling away from me, but towards Charles Leclerc maybe to easily pull away as well, but he had to have Albon in front of him fighting so much, and it made it harder for him to try to pull away. So to mention about that big snap, I don't really messing with that one for sure, but also Piastri absolutely low. Again, the only Bearman, I believe it's only Bearman to Max Verstappen way far ahead from us to Piastri. So obviously very good move from us to beat the Ole Bearman. The Ole Bearman is also struggling this season. It's pretty much down to the driver holding on to that Red Bull. See Ole Perez and using Tsunoda, but we have to wait to see what happens at the end of the season. Of course, we still got a long way. It's going to be hard work though. The championship fight is on. Everybody fighting for their seat. We obviously try and make it work for ourselves, but we got to see that one there, and Charles Leclerc, it made him move on the inside, but on the outside, made it a fantastic overtake. What to move that was, I did not expect that to happen. I thought we would come together just a little bit, but somehow it made it work, and we pulled it off. the fantastic move against Charles Leclerc are now mounting up, and I'm going to try and take Alexander Albon lead, that I've now made myself, confident, and Charles Leclerc alongside Matt Albon has mounted the beast, so of course we want to try and chase down as fast as we can, put away as fast as we can, of course, but unfortunately Charles Leclerc got the other. But my car is very, very rapid, so we obviously got the slipstream from Albon. Albon tried to prevent me to move on the inside. He backed out, went for the move on down the outside. Fantastic overtake once again. But why did Albon back down? He literally went into the curb and came back through. So I'm wondering if Albon had a shot from me, or he was meant to happen. Who knows what Albon was thinking, but over there, he's leading his third ever long plane. So of course he might have a pressure showing off from that one, but of course I went into the pit in lap 9, going to lap 9 to the felt like it was the right time, and of course trying to achieve over top. That's my intention for this pit stop, to hopefully I to be able to pull it off. But of course with this new cinematic thing, I couldn't be able to get in the perfect time, as I got 2.9, so I don't know how to turn it off. So it's a bit confusing, but it didn't matter too much to me anyway, as I'm coming out of the pit lane now, and we also got quite a lot of tar going through, so we have a lot of tar trying to move through the traffic, because the longer I stay behind them, unlikely I'll be able to pull off the overtake. So we need to try and make sure we achieve that goal. But of course, my hard tire is obviously so much better than their soft tire, but of course, she'll need to warm it up. But of course, you know how much I like to push so much, so I'll be able to warm it up quite quickly, which is obviously a good thing that I got on my side with the tyre management, that I can't manage for a long period, but I can make it quick, being warmed up, which is obviously really good for me. We also got both Audi behind, but they've been struggling all season long. I can see them actually improving in this way, so we obviously should not worry about them. But when we get on New Zealand, we're getting so close to them, so we need to try to be careful. As I got really close, that's when I clock their tyre is absolutely gone at that point. If we can get close so easily, the braking is now going to be made it so much more early rather than later. We try to figure out how to get there as effective and without damage of tour. Because we don't need to know who enjoy tour the problem as we obviously want to prove. But never mind about that. I'm going for the move on the inside. Fantastic overtake. Very weird overtake, I believe I was there. But locked up from Pierre Gasly. That's a bit locked up from Gasly as I tried to go around the outside on Hulkenberg, but he wasn't quick enough, and Hulkenberg was to slow down just enough before he couldn't be able to do that. But I went for the dive on the inside, overtaken in Nick Tom, which is good. Now I'm chased down Pierre Gasly. So obviously Gasly has a bit locked up, that is going to slow him down so much that we can actually try to beat him to it anyway, which is really positive notes for me. And we also got Matt Verstappen, who also has pitted it down P19, which is not good for Matt Verstappen, but obviously he tried to overtake or undertake as well, as I went for the move on the inside, beating Pierre Gasly, which is fantastic move, so I'm obviously really pleased about that. And I was like, everything cooking up really well with my tyre, the form, the drive, which is really positive, as we're going for another move once again on the inside on slow, but they all were going to go in anyway, so I didn't need to do that, but I'm too close to slow, so I was like, forget about that, we're going in, overtake slow as quickly as we can, we should put away without worrying about being slowed up so much. But we moved up to P7, we still got 6 more cars that's not gone in. Albon is one of them, so we can keep an eye on Albon and see if we can beat Albon in overtake. But now more cars joining, but unfortunately these second penalty reacted too late when I came up the exit of that corner. That unfortunately trigger the second penalty, which is not good. But now I have to try to pull about these sections, which is really start showing my. But we have Albon and I on racing through the pit lane exit, who's going to come out to the lead. It's going to be me, which is really good. Over top, how tired of well, we got really tight with each other. Tactically, we're not really over top, but we still, return back to our play. But I'm just happy to be able to beat Albon, and I thought I would have locked it due to constant fighting, being slowed up. And Max Verstappen had the bit and wobble, but he hold on to it, and he's going for the move on Carlo's side on the inside line, and John very good move, but very wobbly overtake he tried early on before the DRS zone, which is a bit weird to see that happening to Max Verstappen. But we have now got Charles Leclerc, who is obviously behind in P3, and he got Alonso with him well, but I need to put these second gap to everybody behind, so I need to try and pull that off if I can. But Albon, who is doing a fantastic job, he's not going to let up that easy. But Charles Leclerc, Alonso, maybe I can pull these second from them. But you also see Esteban Ocon in P5, weird day for the Williams, but proud of them. But unfortunately, Charles Leclerc has gone off in the smoke. That is so unfortunate for Charles Leclerc. He was on the track, he did a fantastic job, I believe. Maybe he can try to catch up to me, but he's not going to happen, and he is now the end up. And Onabam has moved up 1-3 position in P9. But Onabama is just not really performing the best. Lando Norris in P8, with Russell in P7. So it's a bit tough day for them as well. Carlo, Matt, but Matt obviously got to fight again to Ocon. If they don't be fine, she's so much. Which helped me out with these second penalty. And Matt now done for me on the inside. 10 Esteban Ocon defended. No more. And Matt Verstappen gone there and beaten Esteban Ocon. A fantastic move from Matt. He's actually tapping in like really fantastic move compared to what I did. We're both doing a similar thing, so of course I'm now worried about Matt. But if he can do that very effective, can he catch up to me? We obviously know what happened today. He actually beat me to it. The second penalty, he try and make sure that doesn't happen. But the good news in lap 20, we now pour shit section to Matt, which is true. We poured these to Alonso, but unfortunately to see and went off the track. That just allowed Aladon the Albon get that DR detection point. He's now doing trying to move with his DR's help, of course. He's now doing the move on the left. On the right, he's joining for the left. Shea committed to it. That was a brave move from Albon. He didn't matter if he spun out from that play, but luckily he didn't. I tried to force him to back out, but I knew that wasn't the right sportsmanship. I backed down, let him go, and Shea slips in all the way if I can. We want to try to pull these Dutton to Alonso, to Ocon and Matt Verstappen. So of course we got a goal, try to hold on to it obviously, but we're now on board with Alonso. He's about to go into lap 22. Alonso is doing a fantastic job in P3, but Alonso has gone off. Alonso is now going off, but he got smoke coming out of the engine, and that is such an unfortunate day for Alonso. He's on track again to a fantastic thing, been on the podium once again, but what happened today for Fernando Alonso, but now back on me with Ocon up to P2. Obviously got to see how that on Albon starting to continue pulling gap of the time to Ocon, went for the move on the inside, big commitment, but unfortunately pulled another lead second penalty. I felt like that was not the right call, but it was the right call and went off the right line, shut that mini Dutton, and that's unfortunately choice out the second penalty. That shit second penalty, and Ocon is about 5.9. I need to pull away from Esteban Ocon as quickly as I can and just hold on to that second play pretty much. Albon, it clearly are going to take the win today. And let him match up of course, but of course we need to try to keep our head down and just stay committed, making sure we have a good active, fantastic line. Obviously try to build up time, you can hold on to that P2, but that penalty is a very harsh penalty, if I'll be honest with you, and I thought it was a fair, racing with me and Albon, but they didn't see that, so that gave us the second penalty, unfortunately. But the first one I understood, but the second one was not right. We had to, dip it up and just continue on forward and continue pulling away 6 second gap. We actually doing a fantastic job. We actually managed to pull 1 second to Albon, but unfortunately it didn't last long as I like to. But I was not really annoyed, but that's like I'm annoyed, but we should forget about it. And of course, 2 DNF on launch on the track, which really stuck so much for them too. But it kind of helps me out a little bit with imagine they're shooting, can they catch up to me potentially? But we've got another 3-hour attempt again from Albert. Can he get the stay on my line, preventing him from making overtake? Imagine if overtake, he could cause the issue with me, and that would allow Ocon behind the catch up. If I think that's what Albert is trying to do. He's trying to cause the problem so he can have Ocon to catch up within that gap. Beat me to it, take P2, and I'll look down the potential P4 to Matt, or maybe P5 to Toro, but we're not allowing that to happen anyway. So I want to make sure I stay ahead of Albon and make sure I keep P2, because that's what I care for at the moment. It's like, we're in P2, lockdown P5, P1, we're going to lockdown to P2, which is really annoying, but it didn't really go to my way. I thought we would have a fantastic weekend, of course, with a fighting with Albon, and Albon, he had a fantastic weekend, making sure he showed the world what he made of, taking pole for the Williams, as I said, I love. That's his first pole for the Williams days, and that obviously really good look for Albon. He solidified himself to make sure he be the next, legend for the Williams, and of course now we're about to cross the line and take P1, but Albon is going to take the win today of the Belgium Grand Prix, and I'm going to give him the round of applause because that's his first career win this season, and I'm really proud of him. But it's just shot on my turn where I want to take a win and just take back my form. But I think the form is back a little bit. Just got the penalty that did. I'm okay with that, I believe.
This has been a magnificent drive. Hats off. Massive applause and take a bow. Alex Albon.
A great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
So here they come now, with Williams leading the way to the podium. A hard-fought victory for the team today, and one I'm sure they'll savour. It's Williams, today's winners.
As you see, Alexander Albon is up in P1 and P2, and Esteban Ocon, the man who replaces me for this season, is in P3. Williams are on track to come back for the glory days, potentially, but of course we always be in the way to stop that from happening, hopefully. Of course, it's nice to see Williams be able to continue their success after I've left. And Williams did obviously do a really good job back when I was in Williams, taking the podium. I can't play about that one too much. And Albon, taking a win after I've taken my win in finally in 2 seasons ago. So I'm really pleased to see Albon done a fantastic job. But I'm just happy I'll be able to retain the podium spot without having to do that last night. So I managed to do it this day. But Alonso should have got P3, but it didn't happen for him. Charles Leclerc, well, he should have got P3 as well. So he tried both, but he should, unfortunately, have taught Max Verstappen to continue taking more of a point to take away from Fernando Alonso. He's 35 points, with me being 41 points, so I should try and come back for the second part of the season and try to be Max Verstappen for this world champion. But in me, I need to be on my utmost effort to get to it. But for my constructing, we actually did a really good job with music to see. But for I'm just proud of what I can accomplish in this. It's unfortunate with the penalty tour, but I'm still doing a fantastic job taking the form back because I've been struggling lately. And I'm just happy to have what I have at the podium, which is good. So of course we got the season break before we go into the second part of the season, and hopefully when we're going into the second part of the season we should be able to do a really good job, a positive job, and take some more podium spot and beat Matt, of course, and that is going to be in another Grand Prix. So of course I'm going to end it here. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, make videos to you, I'll be very appreciated, and peace out.